In the year 64 CE, the greatest city in the ancient world was consumed by fire. Flames rose into the night sky. Smoke choked the streets. And panic spread through the heart of the empire. This was Rome, a city of over 1 million people, now turning to ash. For 6 days and 7 nights, the fire raged. And at the center of it all stood one man. The emperor. Nero. It started in the crowded merchant districts near the Circus Maximus. Shops filled with oil, wood, and cloth ignited quickly. The flames spread fast through the narrow streets, jumping from building to building. Rome was not built to resist fire. Most homes were made of wood. The streets were tight and chaotic. There was no organized firefighting force strong enough to stop what was coming. Within hours, the fire became unstoppable. People ran through the streets, carrying what they could. Children cried. Families were separated. Entire neighborhoods disappeared in flames. As the fire spread, chaos consumed the city. Some tried to escape. Others tried to fight the flames. But many reported something strange. Men were seen blocking escape routes. Others were said to be starting new fires in untouched areas. Rumors began to spread. This was no ordinary disaster. Something, or someone, was behind it. At the time the fire began, Nero was not even in Rome. He was staying in a coastal villa outside the city. When news reached him, he returned quickly. Some ancient sources claim he organized relief efforts. He opened his gardens to refugees. He provided food and shelter. But other accounts tell a very different story. A darker one. According to later Roman historians, Nero stood watching the fire from a distance. Some say he sang. Others claim he played music, performing as the city burned. They described him as a man obsessed with art and performance, even in the face of destruction. But there is a problem. These stories were written years later, by historians who hated Nero. Was he truly watching Rome burn? Or was this image created to destroy his reputation? As the fire finally died down, Rome was devastated. Out of 14 districts, only 4 remained untouched. The rest were destroyed or badly damaged. Thousands were homeless. Anger grew. And soon, the blame found its way to the emperor. Many believed Nero himself had ordered the fire. Why? Because he had long dreamed of rebuilding Rome. A grander city. A more beautiful capital. A monument to his rule. And now, he had the opportunity. After the fire, Nero began rebuilding the city. But this was not the old Rome. He introduced wider streets, stronger building materials, better planning. But at the center of it all, he built something for himself. A massive palace. The Golden House, a luxurious complex filled with gardens, statues, and artificial lakes. To many Romans, this confirmed their fears. They believed Nero had destroyed Rome, to rebuild it for himself. Facing growing anger, Nero needed someone to blame. He found a target. A small religious group, still new and misunderstood. Christians. They were accused of starting the fire. What followed was brutal. Christians were arrested. Punished. Executed. Some accounts describe horrific scenes, meant not just as punishment, but as public spectacle. Whether guilty or innocent, they became the scapegoats for Rome's suffering. So, did Nero burn Rome? The truth is, we don't know. There is no solid evidence that he started the fire. Ancient sources contradict each other. Some describe him as a cruel tyrant. Others show him helping victims and rebuilding the city. The famous image of Nero, playing music while Rome burned, is likely a legend, created by those who opposed him. But legends are powerful. And in Nero's case, they became his legacy. In the years after the fire, Nero's rule became increasingly unstable. Rebellions broke out. Support faded. And in 68 CE, facing capture and execution, Nero made his final decision. He took his own life. His last reported words were, "What an artist dies in me." To some, Nero was a monster. A man who burned his own city and ruled with cruelty. To others, he was misunderstood, a ruler caught in political hatred and historical bias. But one thing is certain. His name became a symbol of tyranny, of excess, of destruction. And the story of Rome burning would echo through history forever. Rome burned for 6 days. But the story of Nero has burned for nearly 2,000 years. Please like and share.